Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded a video, but it's time to come back. And today I'm gonna be doing a back to school makeup. I don't know how to say. I'm just gonna do my makeup if I were gonna go to school, but I'm not. So this is how I would wear my makeup for everyday use. Let's go and get right into it. So first, I'm gonna do eyebrows. For me, when I went to high school, I think in middle school I never wore makeup. But for high school, I only did, what did I do? I think I did my eyebrows, which they were ugly. Eyeshadow and mascara and some liner and yet nothing else. I know, nothing else. So I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna be using this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black. And what I'm gonna do, oh, but before that, I have this trick that I found. Who did I seen? I think I seen it on Instagram from Rosenband. Go follow that girl, she's amazing. But I'm gonna go and take some mattifying primer. I'm gonna put it over my eyebrows. Since you're in school for more than like 8 hours or so, or about, you want to make sure your makeup lasts as much and as long as possible. So I found this trick and I've been using it when I do my makeup and it's been doing wonderful. After I put that primer on my eyes, I like to use a brow pencil instead of a pomade if I'm going to be doing like a more natural look. Because it's like very soft. It's more of a natural for me than a pomade. A pomade, I feel like it can get very aggressive fast. So if you want to do something more natural for your eyebrows, I definitely recommend using a brow pencil instead of a pomade. I'm going to go and outline them. I'm just going to go and fill them in with the same brow pencil. And I'm just simply following the hair direction, the way that it flows, but I'm doing it very softly. Sorry if I'm like all the way this, but usually I put my mirror very close to my face. So I go more soft towards the inner corner than the outer corner. And then I just blend this upward with this spoolie. This is why I love them, because the spoolie is already in it. So now that I've done my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in the shade CJ04 Beige. And I'm going to use this to clean out around my eyebrows to make them look neater and cleaner. Now that I'm done with my eyebrows, I'm gonna go directly into my face. This is the makeup I also wear when it's like easy out the door kind of makeup and I'm in a rush. So this is why I'm like, this would be perfect for a back to school look, which is mostly the face, not really the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel London Mattifying Stay Matte Primer. Now, I just got this like a couple of weeks ago. And oh my goodness, I've been in love with it. Like one of the best primers from the drugstore that I've used so far. It does what it claims, which is great, and it's so cheap. It's like in a range from like $4 to like $6. So I'm going to put that all over because I have, if you don't know, I have oily combination skin, which, well, it's complicated. It's a complicated skin to deal with. Now that's set, as you can see, I have some discoloration going on, which back in school I suffered from that too, but I didn't really care. So I was like, you know what, just go on with it. But now if I would be going back to school or even for my everyday makeup style, I like to cover this. So if you suffer from some acne or just discoloration in general, I would highly recommend doing some color correcting. And for that, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Correcting Palette. So I'm going to use that green pen with a Morphe M334. And I'm just simply going to tap it over all of this. If I'm looking down here, because that's my monitor, and right here I have my mirror. So I'm going to tap it over, covering that area. So when we put our foundation, you can't really see over it. You're gonna still see the texture, obviously, because you can't cover texture. But you for sure can try and cover discoloration. So since you're gonna be out, like in and out from school, I highly recommend using a setting spray or primer water, whatever you have. I usually use a setting spray, and I'm using this Jared Cosmetics Lay All Day setting sprays, and this one is in the scent Peach. I just made an order and got some new ones, but I like to put this on my face before and after makeup because that makes it seem, and it feels, no, it doesn't make it seem, it feels that my makeup's staying longer. So I'm gonna spray this all over my face. So I'm gonna let that set a couple seconds. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Super Stay Full Coverage by Maybelline in the shade 127. It's currently a little bit light for my skin tone. I've been wanting to go get a deeper shade, but we'll make it work. I'm a full coverage person for foundation, but if you have good skin, girl, don't even mess with it. Enjoy your good skin, because this time, as you age, your skin can change. And if you don't really have to do much to your face for school or work, then that's a plus. That's an extra time for sleeping, which in my case, it's not. So I'm going to take this Coastal Scent flat brush, and I'm going to pat it all over my face. I'm going to take some of this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in shade 320, and this is dark for me, so I'm going to put half a pump in there to balance out this, because girl, it looks way lighter on the monitor than it does in real life. Okay, that's starting to look much better. That looks so much better. Ugh. For concealer, I'm going to be going with this CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in Buff Beige. And I'm going to put this under my eyes. And I'm going to go and blend it out. And I'm using the Morphe, what are you? Oh, doesn't have a name. But I'm just gonna go. Now that I have that, I'm gonna set it right away because I crease so bad. I'm gonna be using my Lorac contour palette. I'm gonna be using this yellow. Oh no. I'm gonna be using this yellow shade right here, which is almost gone, and I'm gonna put that to set under my eyes. And over my lids, because I don't want it to crease either. Now I'm going to go with my Makeup Forever Professional Pearl Finish Powder in shade 120, which I'm also hitting pan. I'm hitting pan on a lot of stuff. I have bought this a couple of times, and it's one of my favorite setting powders. I'm using the Morphe MB1. So now we gotta give some life to this face because we look pale and we don't like that. So I'm gonna be using this butter bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze. And I'm gonna be using the Morphe E4. Just gonna go tap the excess. God, I need my mirror. I'm gonna start off here and pat it. I used to be a streaky person before, but now I just pat it, lightly pat, because we don't want to remove the product from our face. So I just go in and pat. Look at that. Let's do our forehead. Man, these hairs. That cricket. Every time that I come and do my makeup here, because I'm in the basement, he always comes and joins me, but he wasn't invited today. And I'm gonna do under my chin, but we're doing it very lightly. We want it to kind of look natural. As I said, minimum makeup. For blush, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. blush. Man, I can't speak today. And blush in rose. I'm gonna be using the Morphe 403. And this is a very beautiful blush. And very natural. I'm gonna do something to my nose, so I'm gonna contour my nose with this light contour and the Lorac palette. Very lightly though. For highlight, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in the shade Golden Flower Crown. I'm going to be using a Morphe Y11 and I'm going to highlight my face. Ooh. Look at that. I love this because it can go from a very natural look to a very intense look. Look at that. Oof. Honey. I think just a little bit of my nose. Look at that. Now, before I do anything to my eyes, I like to set, because if we put mascara in and then we don't wait long enough, it can drip, it can look nasty, and we don't want that. So I'm going to be using this Jared Cosmetic All Day Setting Spray. Now in the scent Cucumber. I just grab whatever I have here. I have several. Now that I have that, I'm going to go and curl my lashes, because your girl had some very flat brushes. Why am I saying brushes? The lashes. And I'm going to be using this Maybelline the Colossal Volume Express Hydrofuge and Waterproof, which is the one that looks like this. I don't even know if I said their name right, but we're going to go and apply it to our lashes. I use waterproof because that's the only way my eyelashes can stay without curl in it. I'm with another Maybelline mascara, and this is the Lash Sensational Curvature Hydrofuge. No, that's not Hydrofuge. Also in waterproof. I go with different ones because my lashes don't like to stay in place. Trust me, there's always something that's not gonna work, and it's this one that's always my not love it's not my love lash, because it's like mute, and this one, that's my favorite lash. I have this lash separator, which you guys will probably know, and I simply go after and like brush my lashes to take out any clamps that there could be. Man, that cricket doesn't shush. Now for lips, I like something very easy, like a neutral color, and I love this ColourPop. Man, the name even erased, but they're like lip pencil stuff, and this is in Cami Matte. Ooh. Which is like this. It's like matching almost my shirt color. I already moisturized my lips before I even started this video, so make sure your lips are moist. Last but not least, I'm gonna set my eyebrows, because since you're gonna be there for a long time in school, or you just for in general, you know, you gotta set your lashes. And I'm gonna be using the brow gel, which is this. And this is my favorite brow gel to set my brows. And with this, your brows will not move at all the whole day. I love this. Okay, so that's a completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's an easy, quick, out the door look. You can do this for every day. I use this, not every day because I don't wear makeup every day, but whenever I go somewhere, this is what I do. Obviously, lip color changes depending on my mood. But yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.